people on planet Earth, past and present. We all know that intelligence comes in many different forms, from mathematical quickness to artistic prowess, from inner wisdom to mastery of language. It's incredibly difficult to fairly compare people with vastly different gifts and talents. However, we've tried to do so in this comprehensive list by selecting the people who have achieved the most and impacted the world. For our first 5 geniuses, we've selected only people that are alive today. Often exceptional people aren't celebrated until after their death, but we want to change that by giving their well-earned credit before they go. These people are making our world a better place now. Number 10. Kim Eun-young. Kim Eun-young is a South Korean professor and former child prodigy. He held the Guinness World Record for the highest IQ at 210. It is said he taught himself to read Korean and Chinese characters at age 1, solved math problems at age 3, and spoke 5 languages at age 5. He also appeared on TV in Japan solving problems to a shocked audience at age 5. Kim's education is somewhat disputed and a blurry topic, but ultimately the boy would go to work at NASA for 10 years when he was only 8 years old. He has since returned to Korea, earned a PhD in engineering, and became a university professor. Number 9. Marilyn Vos Savant. Marilyn Vos Savant was born in 1946 and entered the Guinness Book of Records for having the highest IQ in the world, beating Kim Eun-young. Taking the Stanford Binet test at only 10, Savant received a score that would easily allow her title of child prodigy. Subsequently, she also took the Mega test, and the 2 scores were evaluated by a psychologist to give her a final score of 228. Since this, IQ tests have been removed from the Guinness Book of Records because of their unreliability. The higher the score, the less accurate it is, and scores of 170 are not traditionally allowed. Nevertheless, Savant went on to be a successful American magazine columnist, author, lecturer, and playwright. She has held memberships with the High IQ Society's Mensa International and the Mega Society. Number 8. Tim Berners-Lee. Sir Timothy John Berners-Lee is an English computer scientist best known as the inventor of the World Wide Web in 1989. Every time you see a website with www. At the beginning, that's the invention of Berners-Lee. He was named in Time magazine's list of the 100 most important people of the 20th century, knighted by the Queen, and recognized by the 2012 Summer Olympics for his significant achievements. He is currently a director of the World Wide Web Consortium and founder of the World Wide Web Foundation. These organizations work towards maintaining high standards and freedom on the web. Number 7. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is an innovator, engineer, and businessman who has accumulated extreme wealth through his work. Early in his career, Musk merged his online banking company X.com with PayPal, rebranded it, and made it into a huge success. He then invested in Tesla, an electric car and clean energy company. Both of these decisions proved extremely lucrative and allowed him to earn enough money to start several other businesses. SpaceX is the most impressive of his creations, a space transportation company that builds modern rockets that can be reused many times rather than burning up and re-entry to the Earth's atmosphere. More than just a founder or a CEO, Musk designs himself for both Tesla and SpaceX. Number 6. Edward Witten. Edward Witten is an American mathematical and theoretical physicist. He was born in 1951 and is most well known for his research into string theory, quantum gravity, and supersymmetric quantum field theories. He is considered the practical founder of M-theory, a theory that unifies many branches of superstring theory. He was the first physicist to be awarded a Fields Medal by the International Mathematical Union for coming up with a proof of the positive energy theorem in 1981. Now you've heard our top 5. If you found this interesting, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to the TechWiki channel. We'd be delighted to welcome you into our community of intellectuals and learners. For our final 5, we'll be exploring the greats of history, the men and women who shaped the science of today, but are no longer alive. Let's jump in. Number 5. Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was an Italian polymath of the High Renaissance. A polymath is a person with knowledge in a wide range of subjects. Da Vinci is known as one of the most diversely talented people who ever lived. He was an exquisite painter, creating masterpieces such as the Mona Lisa and the Last Supper. He was also an inventor who made designs for flying machines, concentrated solar power, and an adding machine. Finally, Da Vinci mapped a huge amount of human anatomy with his painting by studying dead bodies dug up from graves. Number 4. Marie Curie. Marie Curie was born in 1867 in Poland. She moved to Paris and there carried out her great scientific work, earning 2 Nobel Prizes. She was the first woman to ever earn a Nobel Prize, and the first person to earn 2 Nobel Prizes, one in physics and one in chemistry. Curie is known for her work in radioactivity, the discovery of polonium and radium, and her contributions to the invention of the X-ray. Number 3. Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 and studied physics and engineering, setting up laboratories to develop electrical and mechanical inventions. Tesla was charismatic when demonstrating his work to the public and celebrities. His inventions include AC electricity, the Tesla coil, radio including a radio-controlled boat, neon lamps, and much, much more. After his death, Tesla was largely forgotten until years later when the International Unit for Magnetic Flux Density was named after him and interest began to grow again. Number 2. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, born in 1942, was a theoretical physicist, most famous for his work uncovering how black holes worked. He surmised the existence of a radiation leaking from black holes that could cause them to eventually die. This radiation was later recorded and called Hawking radiation. In addition to his undisputed genius in physics, Hawking is an inspiration because of his lifelong battle with ALS, a motor neuron disease that eventually took his life in 2018. Number 1. Albert Einstein. Are you surprised? We expect not. Nowadays, to call a person Einstein means to call them a genius, which this German-born scientist definitely was. Einstein was also a theoretical physicist, coming up with ideas to explain the workings of the universe. His most famous idea was his theory of relativity, followed by his contributions to developing the theory of quantum mechanics. And that's it! Our top 10 most intelligent people, past and present. Who impressed you the most in this list? Who do you think deserves to be on this list that we missed? If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, clicking on the bell button to be notified of the next fascinating topic we cover. We're so happy to have such a wonderful community of learners and thinkers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.